All right, welcome back to Inside the Scoreboard. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, man. Starting the season off with a W. That's what we like to see here. They beat the Jets 19-14, and honestly, I can't complain too much about the win. I like the way the team looks. I definitely do. We got the dub, and I guess let's get straight to it, man. Darnold looked good. He was composed for the most part. He made the plays that needed to be made. I guess the best thing I liked from him was that he didn't turn the ball over, except for that one fumble at the goal, kind of in the red zone where he kind of mishandled that running play. Thought that could have been a bit better. You should know better. So you should know as a quarterback when to send that ball to the running back and when to not to. And I think that cost us in the first half. Luckily, they just didn't score off of that drive that they where they got that turnover at. But all in all, Darnold looked solid, man. I can't complain. He made, like I said, he made the plays that needed to be made. Other than that fumble, he didn't make any costly throws. He utilized CMC with the checkdowns. He looked good with the deep ball to Robbie Anderson. And Robbie Anderson is funny because he's so fast. He's so fast. He almost outran the ball. But all in all, a real solid game from Darnold. I can't complain about that at all. As far as seeing Christian McCaffrey, man, he was C-Mac at best. Running, pass blocking, catching the ball, making plays between tackles. He looked like regular C-Mac, man. He was good out there. The only thing I can say is Joe Brady, man. Stop. We need to stop. I like that we initiate the offense with CMC, but we do not need to run him into the ground, man. He's a hell of a player. We know that. We all know that. But we have other weapons. Let's utilize them, all right? We got the rookie running back behind him. Let's utilize him. And let's use Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, Tommy Tremble, Dan Arnold. I mean, come on, Ian Thomas. We got a few weapons. Let's use them. Let's stop making this just a C-Mac centric offense, man. We gotta utilize our other players, man. It just can't be all on him. And I think, and we know running backs have a short lifespan in the NFL, so let's not run him into the ground. I like C-Mac. I love the way he plays. Let's keep him fresh. Let's keep him fresh. That's all I'm asking from Joe Brady is keep him fresh and just be creative with the play calling. That's all. Like I said, it's cool that he's that comfort guy for Sam Darnold. I'm 100% with it, but let's utilize some other weapons here. But it's the first game of the season, so I can complain too much. Now, I did see where Sam Darnold had a little bit of he had that happy feet. The feet was constantly moving, which is a good thing, but it seemed like sometimes it was a little erratic at moments from what I was seeing. But all in all, it was a very solid game. And that's the only thing I can really complain about as far as Sam Darnold. He came out here and just protected the ball. Like I said, it's just that fumble in the red zone, and it seemed like he was a little bit too erratic, at times. But other than that, solid game from him. I'm not complaining at all. So, like I said, it's the first game in the season. Some positives. Sam made some plays under the pressure. Under pressure, man. He had linebackers and defensive linemen coming straight at him, and he stood tall in that pocket, man, and delivered the ball on time. So I like that. He missed a few throws here and there, but that happens. I mean, the best of quarterbacks missing passes. He missed one with Ian Thomas in the red zone and with Terrence Marshall. It happens, Like I said, luckily none of those missed opportunities cost us. I feel like we took our foot off the gas in the second half. I'm not sure what it was. It's like it feels like we just were satisfied with us being up so much with the Jets, and then we kind of counted them out, and that's how they made that comeback kind of at the end. But we didn't do it. We did enough just to get the win in the second half, just enough, and that's not good enough when we start playing the actual contenders, and then we start playing the Tampa Bays and the Saints and other top teams in the league. We got to capitalize with teams like this. I'm not saying it should have been a blowout win, but the Panthers should have easily put up 24 points to 28 points. Definitely expect a lot more for the offense, and it's only going to get harder, man. Like I said, this is a young defense we faced, and we're going to experience a lot more defenses that are battle tested and are some juggernaut defenses. So, offense played solid. Robbie Anderson, he did his thing. He had that one big play for the touchdown. DJ Moore looks very good. Terrence Marshall did have a drop, but rookie player, I expect him to continue to get better. I'm not really tripping off that the drop that he had. Ian Thomas actually made a play, for 17 yards, I think it was. Dan Arnold is a nice little receiving tight end, and they use him as well a little bit. Not too much, like I said. We need to start utilizing our weapons a bit more, but first game in the season, so I'm not going to trip too much on it. I did notice one thing I will say I did not like about our the one thing I can, I guess, kind of complain or whine about would have to be the punt returner. I know he's new to the team, but man, it looks like that he didn't have much bounce to the outside or just the quickness, agility. Like I said, I just was expecting the good thing that he didn't do is fumble the ball, muff the punt. He did receive the punts, all of them. Just didn't have many yards as far as the punt returning. So did he do a job? Yes, but I would like to see more of an explosive player back there return the ball. As far as the kicking goes, with the guy we got from the Giants, he missed the extra point field goal. So I still don't think we found the answer as far as the kicker. He still has a lot to show me, honestly. Matt Rule didn't trust him with the 54-yard field goal, which I'm cool with because I felt like Matt Rule was getting carried away last year with these 50-yard field goals. And sometimes I would say it cost us a few games last season. And let's talk about the defense, man. Honestly, let's get to them. They were C-Mac and the defense was the MVP of this game. Shout out to Byron Burns, Hassan Riddick. They went after the quarterback. The whole front seven, man, just dominated the trenches. And I can't complain from what they did, man. Constantly putting pressure on Wilson. Didn't let him get comfortable. Continued to just go straight for the quarterback. And that's what you want from a front seven. And our defense, I mean, it is young, and they look young, fast, just fierce out there. You really can't say too much about what the defense did. It was some miscues here and there, but all in all, they were solid, man. I would have to get the if I had to give an MVP, either the C-Mac or the defense, I might have to go with the defense, man. The defense really did their thing out there. Even the defensive back, they were locked in. Didn't let too many big plays over the top. And Shaq Thomas and Jermaine Carter, I don't know what it was with them with switching their numbers at the beginning of the game, but maybe it was a little advantage, to throw the Wilson off. He's probably used to seeing the 50. What's Shaq Thompson number? Original number was 56 or 54, or one of those two. But to see 7-4 out there for the linebacker is definitely weird. And hey, man, Shaq Thompson, he looked good out there. He looked fluid, faster than he usually does. Looked good in coverage when when Zach Wilson tried to go after him on the outside play. I mean, he held it down out there on the outside for a linebacker. Got an interception as well. Got a sack. I mean, Shaq, man, hey, Shaq looking like he's 22 years old out there, man. Y'all gonna have to watch out, man. He looked very fluid and young. I don't know if he lost some weight, switched up his off-season workout routine, but he looks good, man. He was able to get sideline to sideline attack. Like I said, he looks fresher than he has been in the last year. So I felt like possibly he looked a little. I'm not gonna say slow, but he didn't look as fast as he could be. But man, I like what I saw from Shaq. As far as J.C. Horn, I mean, he did give up a touchdown kind of towards the end of the game, but it was a tough catch by Corey Davis. The coverage was there, and that's what I like to see. As long as the coverage is there, I know J.C. Horn's a dog. He's going to attack that ball. He'll learn from this, so I'm not too worried about him. Jeremy Chin, baller. He played lights out today. Derek Brown played lights out. The whole defense played lights out today. Honestly, I don't want to nitpick. I just feel like we took our foot off the gas in the second half, man. That's really it, honestly. For real, I mean, all in all, it was a solid game. We really just took our foot off the gas. Other than that, it was a solid victory from us. I liked it. I like what we did, and hopefully we can continue to build on it, man. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, for as far as the Jets fans, man, y'all have a lot to look forward from Zach Wilson. The offensive line did not protect him today. I mean, he was still poised. He didn't get rattled too much. He was still trying to make plays and kept his eyes downfield. He was accurate too, even on some of the plays where it didn't get to the ball didn't get to receiver, man. He was accurate as hell. So y'all definitely got a franchise talent in Zach Wilson. Continue to build around him. Don't make the mistakes y'all made with Sam Darnold with not putting the pieces around him. I think y'all gonna be good though. I mean, Adam Gates is out of there, so the Jets have a lot to look forward to. Your left tackle got injured. That's I hate to see that anytime a player gets injured, but he's definitely a key piece of their offense in protecting Zach Wilson. So they just gotta stay healthy and continue to add pieces around them. They have Denzel Mims, they have Corey Davis, Tevin Coleman, who can be a placeholder at running back. So y'all have some pieces around him, man. Y'all just have to protect him. But y'all, like I said, he looked poised back there, even though he was getting rattled. So I like what I saw from them. As far as the as far as the Jets defense, like I say, young defense, only two like real known guys on that defense is C.J. Mosley and Quentin Williams. Some people, if you know football, kind of know Shaq Lawson. He's a guy that can get out there quarterback here and there. Not a big time playmaker, but a solid guy to have up front. But all in all, man, like I say, the Jets, young team. I like your coach. He's very defensive oriented coach. And the Jets, they're gonna be give them about a year or two, and they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. So, and Hassan Riddick, man, he impressed me playing the coverage, getting out to the quarterback. He caused the fumble as well. And I'm just trying to really make sure I'm not gonna miss anything with this. Hartfield got hurt, and Hartfield was having a solid game. He definitely is a nice piece out there. Hopefully, he can return to the field pretty soon. Like I said, man, I don't have really too many complaints. I'm not going to be one of these guys that just attack Matt Rule or attack the Panthers. They got the job done today. Would like to see them more keep the foot on the pedal in the second half, especially when they have a lead and to keep attacking. But defense has 6 sacks, an interception, a forced fumble. Offense, like I say, definitely you can see where the offense needs some work at, with just pushing the ball downfield and just getting the ball into our playmakers like DJ and Robbie Anderson a little bit more instead of relying on C-Mac so much. And shout out to Maya Shaka for being the first black woman to officiate an NFL game. That was big. Hey, man, shout out to her. So that was a big accomplishment for her, and I like it. I like what I saw, and it was hey, as far as officiating in this game, I would say it wasn't crazy. Like sometimes I would say, man, what the refs are looking at, they're not doing the job. I don't have any complaints for the refs. So, hey, man, what a start for the season for Carolina. I would like to be a much more of a blowout. Man, like we was gonna get the ball game up in the fourth quarter, but I can't complain. Keep pounding y'all. Hopefully we can we'll get this dub next week. I'm not even sure who we play next week, y'all. My bad on that. But I feel like it's not a contending team, but I just wanted to get the dub. Defense looks good. Offense needs to touch up some things, but all in all, Sam Darnold looked solid. Didn't turn the ball over. C-Mac to C-Mac. DJ was DJ. Robbie was Robbie. Brian Burns did his thing, and the defense, looks very good out there. So, man, like I said, keep pounding. Hopefully we can get this win next week, and then I'm out, man. It's Jamal. And we'll be back with another episode of Inside the Scoreboard later on our podcast with me and Corey. We're going to constantly try to keep bringing y'all more content, but right now this is just strictly Panthers video breakdown, and we will continue to provide more NBA, NFL, NCAA episodes and more. But right now this is just a post-game breakdown of what the Panthers and Jets game, man. Like I say, keep pounding y'all, and shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in for everything as far as tuning into these videos. We appreciate it, man. And nothing but love for y'all. Appreciate it.